India plans new security testing for smartphones, crackdown on pre-installed apps. When I checked out this news first, I was like, yes, finally. According to this report, smartphone makers will have to allow users to remove any pre-installed apps from their phone, and the pre-installed apps and software updates from these makers will also have to go through a screening to make sure they don't pose a security or privacy issue. Now, all of this sounds great, and I know a lot of people were rejoicing on this news, and rightly so. But turns out, this joy was kind of short-lived because I saw these tweets. This one from India's Union Minister of Electronics and Technology, which says this story is plain wrong. There is no security testing or crackdown as story suggests. However, the tweet does mention that there is a consultation going on between the ministry and the smartphone makers. There's also this tweet from the senior advisor, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. So the truth is there is no crackdown on pre-installed apps in smartphones in India, at least not yet. But all of this kind of tells you a story about the dark side of Android smartphones in 2023. Think about it, the smartphone prices have gone up a lot in the last few years. Let me give you a few recent examples. So this is the Galaxy A54, which is just launched in India at rupees 38,999, and compared to this, the Galaxy A50 that launched in 2019 was priced at rupees 19,999. That is an insane price jump, but let me give you a few more examples. The prices of Realme's Pro phones have gone up a lot. As you can see, the Redmi Note 12 prices are obviously crazy considering the Redmi Note was once a budget phone series. Basically, back in the day, we used to get really good smartphones in the 10 to 20k price segment, but now if you want a really good smartphone, you'll have to spend 20 to 30k. Now you would think that the smartphone prices have gone up, so they should be bringing a better experience, right? Wrong. Take for example Realme phones. Realme's phones have always had ads, but if you ask me, the ads, the bloatware situation in Realme phones was still better than say MIUI. But that has changed. We did a video on the new Realme 10 Pro Plus that launched in December, and we found it to have a lot more bloatware apps, and it had proper full page ads when you install an app from the Play Store. That's not all, there were also these recommendations in folders and these annoying spammy notifications. Now, it's not just Realme. We recently talked about the new direction Motorola is taking in terms of software in the new Moto G73, and that direction is basically ads and recommendations in what was Motorola's key USP, clean stock Android experience. Motorola now has these folders on the home screen which are basically spammy apps that bring you these ads. Not just these folders, the G73 even has a full page widget called Moto Hub, which is all about ads. These deals, news stories, recommendations are basically adware. Plus, the G73 came with a glance lock screen, which is present in almost every single phone these days. And we've already talked about how it slows down your phones, brings you ads on the lock screen, comes back again and again even when you've disabled it, and I'm not even kidding. Plus, it takes up a lot of your personal data. These were the key pointers when we checked out Glance's privacy policy, so yeah, it's not good. And this is where I was glad that the Indian government is planning to do a security scan for these pre-installed apps, but that wasn't to be, at least for now. Now, I'm saying for now because we've seen the Indian government force Google to make changes to Android in India. Google has confirmed that they will give Android users the choice on which Google apps they want to pre-install. Android in India will also allow users to uninstall any Google app, change the default search engine on startup, and more. So you know what, if the Indian government can take on Google, they can, I think, take on the smartphone manufacturers. Overall, the point is smartphone prices have been going up and up and up, while the experience has been degrading even further. The update situation is pathetic. These smartphone companies always talk about, we are taking up feedback, we are listening to our consumers, when they're doing the exact opposite. So honestly, I just wish that the Indian government takes a bold step and bans these annoying, spammy, privacy-invading bloatware apps and services completely. The data and permissions these apps are taking are big security and privacy risks, and they should be gone altogether. Now, I know this will impact the revenue of smartphone makers, and they will increase the prices of their phones even more, but hey, they are already doing that, aren't they? Now, if you agree with us, make sure to hit like and comment below if you've disabled the glance lock screen and it still comes back. Comment down below.